survived the end of the world. Now what? Two. The old captain is dead. New London is weak. Food is low. Overpopulation looms. Coal is running out. People yearn for a future worth dreaming of, but is it the same future for all? Keep the city together. Or hold its hands, or hold its hand on its deathbed. Chapter 1. Scraping the barrel. Coal is running out. The captain is dead. As he weakened, growing divisions brought city maintenance to a grinding halt. Now, New London is left to suffer the consequences. As steward, it is your chance to lead, but you must prove yourself. The overcrowded city is low on resources. Use this warmer year to build more shelter. Secure coal and power the generator back on. Let's get to work. Let's pause the game. Alright. So this is where the game really begins. Right? So, if I press here, we can see what we have to deal with. This is the generator and the main part of the city. And then we have to utilize all of this area to our advantage by frost breaking and building districts and stuff like that. So let's go over a few of the icons. So shallow coal seam. This is these icons. This means this is where you will extract coal, obviously. So an extraction district in these will get us the coal we need for a beginning, right? But there's a limited amount, and you can build a district. Let's say you build a district on this one, and then around here, and you expand, and you can have all of these in one district. It adds to it, so 72,000, 72,000, 72,000. It just adds to the overall amount of coal in the district, but you extract the coal as if it was only one. It doesn't double your. So if you have all of these in one district, it's not 6 times faster. It's just still, You understand? I hope. Then you have these abandoned ruins. It's prefabs. 400 prefabs. Yep, that's great. These are materials. That's great. And we have one here. Accessing the deep deposit requires the deep melting drill building. Okay, so that's something we have to research at some point. Accessing the deep deposit, again, the same thing. There's probably more food here. Yeah. Just on the surface is 84,000. Deep fertile, there's 100 million. Jesus. Materials, again, here is also a material that's. So you really want that deep melting drill building. Which is great. Yeah, food. Shallow iron vein. Not sure how that works, but cool. And you have these compasses. Old way station. And this is where, when you build a logistics district, and you have this one, you have one over here, and you have one over here. So 3 of them. You can build a logistics district that gives you access to the world map. Right? I can't zoom out further than this. But once you have a logistics district here, you can zoom out to the world map. But we'll get to that. First, we do need to frostbreak our way to some coal here. And we will do that. Yeah. This. Go. House. I don't know what we can do yet. But we could, I guess. But we will wait with that just for the moment. Quickly do this. Keep this breaking. Oh. Let's do this. Now we need an extraction zone. Here. Let's wait the moment it is break the ice first. Then now we want to build a house. And you want to build in the blue here. Because that's the generator provides heat here. And you can take that further out. Like that. That for the moment, just to clear out a little bit of space. Let's going to be able to build another house. So we have built an extraction district on a coal resource here, and we should now be able to turn on the generator. Yay. That's great. Let's bring further out here. This. Maybe we do want to be a little careful. It's fine.
The stewards appreciate all your adoring letters.
The generator wakes, a child is born. People gather around the generator tower as it wakes with a thundering shudder and bestows heat on us yet again. This is the heart of the city. Our last line of defense against the cold. Our first hope for a future, any future. Stuart, there's a couple who says their first child, a daughter, was born at the exact moment the generator sprang to life. They called her Lily May. They ask that you bless her. You gave us back hope. Thanks to you, our child may yet have a future ahead of her. People are hopeful. There's a future for them all. For them after. Very well, Lily May. May your life be warm and winds spare your path. Okay. I want to keep this here. Scraping the barrel. Good work, Stuart. We have secured a new coal deposit. It's part of the last vein in New London. There are still some deposits left, but they won't last for long. We'll need to improve our mining to use it efficiently, but the city's communities are voicing different ideas about how to do it. We need to decide whose ideas are worth pursuing. We must choose a solution. Right? Expand an existing house. We will. That's. Okay. Build a research institute. We can do that yet. Now, yes. So let's build a research institute. Facility dedicated to coming up with technology and sociological solutions to large-scale problems. Unlocks the idea tree, where each institute improves research speeds. Oh, okay. You can build multiple. That's just great. We should expand. Yeah. You can expand twice, and that gives you a building slot. You have a building slot here, and we put down a research institute. And yeah. We should probably try to maybe expand this. And this.
Stuart,
Research Institute Construction. And now research new ideas. Different ideas. Communities of New London. A small crowd gathered outside the new Research Institute, arguing about how to exploit the last coal veins. The Faith Keepers and New Londoners want us to lean on machine-powered mining, but the Frostlanders would have us pursue a more frugal solution. They would never display such disorder under the captain's rule. You have to choose who to entrust with developing their ideas. Show me your options. Idea tree. We need new ideas to move forward. However, different communities may propose diverging answers to the same issue. They will only pursue solutions that align with their worldview. Choosing a community to develop an idea will improve your relations with that community. So, this is the research tree, idea tree. And it's huge, right? I don't know how far out it goes, but you can see up here, this is just heating. Coal mining, oil, steam, coal, fuel, house, whatever. And then we have resources, sawmills, factories, filtration towers. And the list goes on. Frostland, this is in relation to the world map where you send out scouts. We will get to that. And you have the city, housing block, maintenance duty, and so on. Society, watchtower, hospitals, and hubs, rail hub, fighting hub, maintenance hub, air transport, emergency surveillance. So it's a huge thing. Again, as I said, I don't know how far out they go, but I mean, yeah. So we will start here. The goal. Wait, what? Frostlanders is a faction. New Londoners are a faction. Faith Keepers are a faction that we have to consider in our little world here. No one else shares this idea. Neutral 43% of the city are Frostlanders. How can we mine more coal? Does coal mine? Constructed in extraction districts. Mining operations where residue coal dust is sucked up and compressed into briquettes to make maximum use of the resource. So it's a 400 workforce requirement, 150 coal output. Slightly increased disease rate. 20 materials demand. Right? Blasting coal mine. Operating using explosive drilling to rapidly exploit coal deposits, generating nauseous fumes. It only costs 300 workforce, and you get 180 output. Squalor, which is like pollution, is increased though, and it costs 60 materials. That's 45% of the city. Faith Keepers, they are on the same idea. They share this with New Londoners. So blast mine. So we will go with that. So we'll gain more and cost less workforce and so on. Research. That. It's gonna take a little while. So as you can see here, we expanded once. That gave us a building. We can expand again, which we will do. We just need... Nope. do that. This we also want to expand one more time. This. Yeah. So, by expanding this, we need more housing anyways. But as you can see here, there's one slot for a building. We will gain one more. Right. So heat stamps. We gain 14 a week. We'll get to it. We need a council hall. So. Oh man, Sean Hades, welcome again. It's been a while. Good to see you. Thank you for the raid. That's awesome. So we need all of this, really. I have been well, my friend. Yes, thank you for asking. I hope you too also. Yeah. And I'm playing Frostpunk too, which is exciting. Been looking forward to this for quite a bit. Yeah, but we need to build districts on all of these so we can gain, food and materials and goods. So I think we need to try and break some of these. Mysterious. Hey, welcome. We should build a food district thing here. That would be a. We don't have anything. Okay. Let's just keep time going for a little bit. Now you can see we have 2 building slots up here. So we can put in different things. Which is cool. Oh. City Hall, let's build a city.
Beware of frostbite. Keep your face and ears covered.
Deacon Gray's 51 priestess, praying to the generator. Such relief to have you back on. O holy generator, provider and sustainer, our light, our heart, our shining beacon. Hear our prayer, make us instruments of your light, that we might fill the hearts of our flock with our radiance, and forever fight against the cold of the frost. May you forever warm our path. The generator is revered and loved by the faithful keepers. Alright. So the council gathers. This. First council session. The city decides. Anticipation fills the air as the council opens. The captain ruled with a firm hand for years, but those times died with him. Now the communities of the city want their say. The Faith Keepers are the only organized faction and have a strong opinion on everything. They are devoted to what they claim was the late captain's vision, a godly society built on progress, equality, and tradition. The New Londoners and Frostlanders clash over our survival strategy, though neither has a firm stance on economy or social issues. Then there are those who view the Faith Keepers with contempt for their role in New London's history, but they keep to the shadows for now. Based on your handling of the coal crisis, the first decision is whether you should maintain your role as steward. Let's open the session. It's very cool. The Council. When you return to the Council in the future, you will be able to propose new laws to vote upon. But for now, a special vote needs to happen. The communities of New London have to accept you as their leader. Be careful. If you fail, this will be the end of your rule. I see. So up here we have the factions in the city, those that are available now, the Londoners, Facekeepers, and Frostlanders, and there can be more. There will be more as time goes on. But for now, it's only these three. Delegate session voting in 10 weeks. Vote of confidence. Should the steward remain in power? If this vote fails, the delegates will immediately remove you from office. And for now, there's 22 delegates are for me as their leader. 74 are hesitant, and 4 are against. So we could throw the vote, go for a vote and see what happens. Seems a little risky. Or we can negotiate. Let's do that. So who do we want to negotiate with? New Londoners, they have 45 delegates. Faithkeepers have 12, and Frostlanders 43. So we will start with New Londoners. See what they want. We want them to vote for. Then you have some choices. The city development effort. Everyone must support the production of prefabs to help the expansion of the city. Mechanized sawmill. Massive sawmill loading frozen wood directly into mulching machines that separate usable materials and waste byproducts. Automated logistic bay. Logistic bay where machines manufacture expeditions equipment on demand to minimize personnel and storage needs. I think we want this just because we're starting out. Right. And main district produces a small amount of prefab. That's always great to have that just trickling in. And now, all of a sudden, we have 57 people voting for me. And that means we will win. Because the 3 against us 40, that if they all vote against me, it's only 43 against 57. But we can keep negotiating if we want to. We can take a look at the Frostlanders, see what they have to say. Everyone must aid expeditions by helping them prepare their journeys. Exploration time is slightly decreased. Public condemn this faction. Oh, Faithkeepers and his members. Maybe it's terrible. Survivalist headquarters. It's certainly something we want at some point, but let's go with this. Expedition support. Everyone must aid expeditions by helping them prepare for their journeys. So I'm okay with that. Except, so now 90 is on my side. 2 just straight up against 8. Sure. Let's vote. 51 required.
The eyes have it.
95. Law passed. Yes. So I get to be leader of the town for now.
A law has passed in the council. Take heed.
So council in recess. 10 weeks, 0 days. New law available. Nope. We can even click on it. Kinda lost it. Okay. We just need to let time progress. Blasting coal mine. New building proposed. Extraction. We can now, if we click on this, because we expanded, we have 2 slots here. And we want to build this. Whatever. That's great. Also, recess. Sure. Oh, we need to do research. Is there something I do need to research? These are laws.